We included a draft copy of the financial summary, which went out to the public, and then it was included in the council packet. That was a real draft copy. We're still working on the final financials and the final drawdowns for the last fiscal year, and that'll be completed and submitted to HUD by next Friday, the 27th. So we're well on our way, but I want to give just a brief synopsis of a couple of the figures and facts here on this document, and then just report on how much we did spend, which I'm going to do that first. In the last fiscal year, we expended $1,755,282. That includes administration, and the main projects, like I alluded to, were our road projects, the West Point Syracuse subdivision near Telegraph and 94, that paving project, the McGuire Street project, and then the park projects, Homestead and Rotary, and we finished up Heritage Park. So there was a lot of expenditures on these major projects that went out, and we're happy to report that those are completed. Part of that figure is also the ongoing expenses to administer the housing rehab program, to administer the program as a whole, and other projects. Ford Senior Center, we're wrapping that up hopefully shortly. There were a couple other projects that are in different phases of completion, so happy to report that amount of spending this year. Our CAPER report will include all the data of residents served, low-mod area data, and narratives on how this money impacted our residents here in Taylor. We also expended money for public services, which mainly are the Guidance Center, Fish and Loaves, and the Senior Alliance. And they serve many Taylor residents as well. So those are the highlights of this past year. I didn't want to go into too many of the details, but I wanted to hit on those major numbers and major projects. And that, again, that final report will be submitted by next Friday. So thank you, everyone, and open it up to questions or comments.
Mr. Mayor. Mr. Chairman, I just want to point out, Chris, I can't remember what it was called, but I did see you got a nice certificate of got a big that a boy. What was that called that I saw?
The CDBG program is celebrating the 50th anniversary of its existence since 1974 this year. So HUD is, they had a special day of recognition of the 50th anniversary, and the city also received a certificate as well for participation in the block grant program. That was mainly due to my long tenure with the program. It's been around 50 years, and I've been involved almost 30. So they asked if I was going to be around for like the 75th. I said, I hope I'm alive, but I don't know if I'll still be working with the program. But thank you, Mayor. And yeah, it's been a good journey. We do a lot of good things with these dollars, so I'm happy to be working with the city of Taylor now as well. So thank you.
Any questions? Are the road projects, are those complete?
I believe so.
Yeah, they're complete. In our action plan that this honorable body approved back in May, we have the one street we're doing, remind me, it's in our plan this year. We're doing another road project for about $350,000, but that's in our upcoming money that we haven't received yet. So, yeah.
Okay. Is there any public comments? Any questions from the public? If not, a motion to close the public hearing is in order.
Motion to close. Support.
Motion by Councilwoman Brandana, supported by Councilman Daniels. All those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All those opposed say no. Yeses have it, motion carried. Thank you. Thank you. Item 7.5 is a motion to approve Metro Airport truck sole source lowest qualified bidder for repairs to Squad 2, an amount not to exceed $5,708 funded through General Fund Fire Department repairs and maintenance accounts.
Make a motion.
Support.
Motion by Councilman Johnson, supported by Councilwoman Daniels. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All those opposed say no. The yeses have it, motion carried. Item 7.6 is a motion to approve 4 members of the fire department to attend the fire investigation training for an amount not to exceed $2,800 funded through general fund training and transport accounts.
Make a motion.
Support.
Motion by Councilman Johnson, supported by Councilwoman Brandana. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All those opposed say no. The yeses have it, motion carried. Item 7.7, the motion to approve Stryker ProCare service for annual preventative maintenance of Lucas and LP15 heart monitoring devices in the amount not to exceed $9,891 funded through general fund, fire department contractual account.
Motion. Support.
Motion by Councilwoman Rose, supported by Councilwoman Daniels. Is there any discussion?
Through the chair.
Councilman?
How many of these do we have?
Good evening, through the chair. We have 6 of the Lucases, and we've got 8 of the life packs.
Okay,
And
just
they're
don't,
not-
just don't cover life packs, right? Just
This is the life pack 15s, which are the heart monitors and defibrillators that we carry, and also the Lucas devices, which are the...
Okay, I see it there now.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Okay, thank you.
thank you.
Any further questions? Hearing none, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All those opposed say no. Yeses have it, motion carried. Item 7.8 is a motion to approve ESO Solutions current vendor, TAD Fire Service Management reporting to current reporting program in an amount not to exceed $29,568 funded through general fund fire department contractual account.
Make a motion.
Support.
Motion by Councilman Johnson, supported by Councilwoman Daniels. Is there any discussion?
Chairman,
Councilwoman?
can we get, this sounds like something new. Is this replacing something else that we're using?
Again, good evening. Through the chair, yes. So we currently use a reporting system, or what they consider an FRMS, a Fire Records Management System. We use a service called Clemis, which is through the police department's contract. Clemis has historically and always been a reporting system that is based for police departments, not necessarily fire departments. And the fire departments that they do provide programming for mostly is for volunteer fire departments, things that are not professionally or career fire departments like Taylor. So we've used this system, but we've outgrown the system. This new system, we use ESO right now for our emergency hospital reporting, EHR, and that's what the hospitals use. What we're going to do is we're proposing to add the fire reporting system that they have with this system. And to make a really long story short, we would be going from literally pencils and papers to using an iPad Pro. That's the big difference. It's going to increase our efficiency more than 100%, and it's going to help our services to the public greatly.
Does this help with like the billing part with,
So the billing part is just, the difference will be roughly what we think was about $4,000 in the contract. There's no there's nothing wrong, we don't, excuse me, we don't suffer any repercussions for canceling our service with Clemis. It doesn't affect the police department at all. The only thing it requires is a 30-day written notice by either party if they were to cancel with us or we were to cancel with them.
and you said we'll have some sort of savings there with Clemens?
Actually, it'll increase our costs.
Okay.
We've already budgeted for it. It's already been approved in the budget by $4,000.
Okay, an increase, and that was gonna be my other question, was it budgeted, so?
Yeah,
This was
but,
budgeted.
and I can't overemphasize this. We're literally gonna go from pencil and paper. Like when we do inspections of businesses, we do it on paper and pencil because we don't have a system that can handle what we need to do for the records keeping. Now, all the records we keep will be digital and they'll all be incorporated with the fire reports. So when fire trucks are getting on scenes of a commercial business, we can look the inspection up and see what's in that building.
Thank you.
Any further questions? Hearing none, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All those opposed say no. We will note that it passed unanimously, but that Councilwoman Rose was absent, temporarily absent.